Hey, hola, namaste. Welcome to Pearl Tarot. Today I'm back again with a pickup card on how do people view or see you at this point of time. So basically, this is a timeless pickup card. Whenever you click on this reading, it is right time for you to receive the message. There are three piles, pile 1, 2, and 3 from your left to right. Choose the pile that you're most drawn to. Timestamps will be provided down there, and I will catch you in the next. Hey there, my dear pile one. So, if you're drawn to this pile that is happy, happy, this is the right place for you to receive the message on how do people view or see you at this point of time. So, this is a timeless pickup card. Whenever you click on this reading, it is right time for you to receive the message. Yes. Yes, my dear pile one. So you may be seen as a very mischievous, maybe childlike person. Maybe you're younger in age, or it's simply that you have this childlike innocence and the vibe towards you. Yes, we can go deep into the reading. We have the shadow, then we have the matin and the foxglove, mischief. Then we have lion spirit, be generous of spirit. We have auto spirit, you are never alone. Then we have flexible. Then we have opportunity, black bear guardian, that is gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Yes. So, with the presence of this bear and the outer, it seems that people view you as a family person or a person who deeply care and respect the people in their life. Like you are never too busy for the people who really matters for you. That is what I'm getting here strongly. With the presence of the ram, the opportunity and all, it seems that you are a very yes, you are a strong person, you are an independent person with the presence of the lion spirit and all here, the majestic person and all, but you are a person who is willing to go with that of the flow. You are a person who is willing to take that of the leap if it is necessary, but you do it in a playful manner. We all like one example that I can decipher this energy correctly is the fact that there may be, we all have that type of professors in our class who is very intellectual, who have a lot of years of experience and who knows a lot of things, okay, and we should be intimidated by that person, intimidated by that professor. But while he starts or he or she starts the class, it seems that they will take the lecture in such a way we enjoy it. We become so curious that we become so free in asking dumb questions because we become one with them and we like enjoy that class very much in a manner that enables us to become curious. So that is who you are. Like you give the people the liberty of being themselves. Like whenever people come to you, they can be themselves. They do not want to wear any mask, even though you may be a big person, you may be in the big boss, or you may be in a very leadership role, but it seems that everyone is open to you and you see everyone equally. That is how people see your view. They see that even though you are with the presence of the majestic presence here, the lion that is present, with the presence that everything is there, okay, but it seems that you are playful, you are innocent, you kind of enjoy the things. That professor who teaches the things like the science, instead of teaching us a lot of theories, equations, but he chooses to do the practical thing in that of the class. He shows how this things works, and all those things get engraved in the mind. That is a person whom you are, okay. You kind of make the process easy, you kind of make the process happy, you kind of make people enjoy the experience, and you kind of let the people to have a wonderful time themselves because you yourself is enjoying the life, you're going with that of the flow. You kind of like a very joyful person. That is the energy that I'm getting. And with the presence of the mischief and playing with the shadows and all, it seems that you never get out of that vigor. Like we all have that in the childhood. We all have this tendency to play with the shadows. We have that tendency to show mischiefs. We have the tendency to steal chocolates, to do things that will irritate our parents, knowingly that okay, it's simply because it gives a sense of happiness. It seems that we are gaining the attention by doing so. So you have that cute vibe that is going through you, or that vibe that kind of like attracts the people's attention. It's simply because you love that attention, maybe, or simply because of the fact that it's what who you are, okay, literally that is who you are. It's not like you are making an act out of it. That's the energy that I'm solely getting. That is what people really see and feel about you. You, and with the presence of the flexible, they find that you're okay with the changes. You are not so rigid, you are not like cutthroat in the things that should be like this. That means you're kind of flexible. That is how people sees about you. Like you may be flexible with, like, if a time schedule is being scheduled for 9 o'clock, and yes, it should be 9 o'clock, you are the boss, you are the show, okay, it should be the 9 o'clock. But if there is a genuine reason that okay, you couldn't attend it by 9 o'clock, and if an employee call in at the last moment says that okay, they can't attend it, And if there is a genuine reason, you're flexible to it because you understand at the end of the day, everyone is working for living a life, not just to work there, right? So that is how people view or see you as, they kind of view or see you as a very flexible person. And with the presence of the happy, it seems that you have keys to a lot of answers. That is what people see about you. It seems like if they wanted a solution to a particular problem in that of their life, and when they reach you, you will open a door that they will never otherwise open, because we humans try to love to complicate things. We love to, make everything seem so tough, and we will never think about the easy route. So if anyone approaches you, you will show the door that it was so obvious, but it may not be so obvious to an adult eye, right? I think I hope you get the understanding. So that is how people view or see you. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes, so 555 may be significant to you because it seems like it's a recurring theme for you. Yeah, we have the Death card, the Ace of Cups, then we have the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So how do people view or see you? They find you to be quite attractive, they find you to be intelligent, because of the presence of the Queen of Swords, and with the presence of the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, and literally the Ace of Cups. It seems that people have romantic interest towards you, or they may find you quite attractive and appealing to them, because everyone loves to be around people who are genuinely happy, right? So people may be literally attracted to you because of the fact that you seems to be so happy in your life, you're so content with your life. And with the presence of the Six of Pentacles, it seems that you are a very generous person, you are a very kind person who loves to give things, who loves to give donations, charities, you loves to help the people out. That is what I'm getting through here. And people literally see that you are a very strong willed person with the presence of the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. It seems that you always land in your feet. That is an energy that I'm getting. You are a happy go lucky person. Yes, you loves to walk through that of the fire maybe, but at the same time there is something that is always in your side, the divine maybe. It's just like the fact that you always fall with your 2 feet, like the cat having the 9 lives. You always have several lives, it seems. That is how people view or see you. And with the presence of the Hermit, yes, you are a generous person, you love to spend time with people. Yes, with the presence of Two of Cups, you genuinely love relationship, you genuinely love being around the people, being there in the moment. You love to discuss life stories, you love to party, you love to go to that of the outing. You may not have any problem to speak to that of the random stranger. Is that all right? But at the same time, people also see that you kind of need your alone time to rejuvenate. With the presence of the depth, you can see that the literal depiction, it's like the plowing there of the soil, because we plow the soil to aerate it, to make it more fertile. So you always need that hermit time, you always need that alone time to rejuvenate yourself. That is what people see you or view you as. And with the presence of the Ace of Cups and that of the Six of Swords, it seems that people see that if a relationship is not so genuine, if if anything that is not so genuine, you will be out of that of the screen. It's like for you, what people really sees is that if nothing is genuine for you, if there is no genuinity, if there is no trustworthiness in anything, you would simply leave that of the particular situation rather than stick onto it and receive that of the breadcrumbs. Because it seems that there are people who genuinely wanted to give the world to you. With the presence of Wheel of Fortune, with the presence of Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and all, it seems that there are people who really wanted to give to the world for you, and that is why stick to that of the people who are not so genuine, right? So that is how people view or see you, that you have options in romantic life, you have options in generally in everything. That is what they see you. They see you as a kind of abundant person, they kind of see you as a person who doesn't have much problems in their life. That is not true at all, I feel like, because everyone have problems in life. But people's general perception is the fact that you have everything sorted out, you have everything figured it out, and your life is going smooth. That is how they see. And if there is any bumps in the road, with the presence of the Six of Swords, they view you as the person who just simply leave the situation rather than change yourself in that particular thing. Yes, this is a message that I get for you, and I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile 2. So, if you're drawn to this pile, this right place for you to receive the message on how do people view or see you at this point of time. Since you're drawn to the exchanging gifts, I would say that people see you as a person whose love language is gift giving. Maybe you love to give gifts or material things to the people who you love and care about a lot. Maybe you literally given things to the people because simply to appreciate them in your life. Yes, that is the first initial message that I'm getting. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes, my dear pile two. We have the weave, then we have the current, then we have the observer, then we have the squirrel that is always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. You are cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distraction take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Then we have the cat and the lavender independence, the swan spirit time for a deep dive, then fox spirit think on your feet. Yes. So, how do people view or see you is the fact that people generally see that life always gift you with multiple gifts in life. Like literally, life gifts you things. Like you do your part and you may just sit there and let the life do that of the rest of the part. You are the true people see that you, if they are into that of the manifestation techniques, they know that you are a true manifester. It seems like people find that you kind of do your part and let the things, let the universe handle the rest. You do not like, you do not go after like constantly think about it, constantly query about it. No, you just do your part. You just simply sit and the life will bring you that very lucky person. That's what people generally see you with the presence of the black cat and all. They find you as a very lucky person. Like all these things work out for you, and there is a strong synchronicity between you and pile one. So if you're drawn to that of the pile one, I would highly suggest that you watch that, because there may be some messages for you there. Yes. With that of the presence of the lavender here, I feel like people find that you are a kind of a royalty. They find you that people generally see that you are kind of like different than the ordinary. But there are like cat depictions on that of the both in the exchanging gifts, and even in that of the lavender card you can see that cat. So they find you quite independent, quite assertive in that of the decisions. And with the presence of the fox, they find you to be very intelligent and cunning at the same time. It's like that you doing your part and taking a step back and let the universe doing it. That is a one way of seeing it. Okay, the flip side is that you are doing the part and being like cautiously silent and letting the other people do that of the work, and it can be seen as a cunning. Like it all depends upon the perception of the people, right? So that is how people see you. And with the presence of the swan spirit, people find you quite attractive and graceful in the way that you deal. I find that it's your aura that speaks the volume rather than your looks. I'm not saying that you are not good looking, I'm just saying the fact that your aura speaks a lot, because the swan spirit is in conjunction with the fox spirit. That is what I want to say. It's like, your aura speaks a lot. You have a grace to yourself that is quite rare. And with the presence of the current, it seems like, yes, the going with the flow, that is letting the universe takes its course rather than forcing everything. It's like you plant the seed, you water it, and you just let the seed to grow. You do not force the seed to, you are not going through that of the, you just plant a seed. Just imagine, you are not going to look it through that of the microscope, whether it's like, okay, it's the roots are coming, or the shoots are coming, or the leaves is just sprouting. No, you just let the seed to grow, right? So that is how people see you. Like you do the work and let the universe do the rest. That is what I'm getting. Like with the presence of the spider, the weave here, you just weave the web and let the flies come in. That's the energy that I'm picking up strongly. Yes, with that of the observer card, what I'm getting here is that, and the squirrel, obviously, what I'm getting here is that people see you as a person who kind of keeps a safe distance from that of any situations. Like you will always have a elevated standpoint. That is what I'm getting here. It's like if there is a conflict that is involved and you are involved in the same person, you can not only see your angle but also the angle of the other party as well as the third person view. So people see that you have a wide perception of the things that is going on, rather than seeing things from that of a particular angle. You can see it from multitude. That's what I'm getting here. And again, with the presence of the squirrel always prepared, it seems that people see you as a person who is kind of you know constantly evolving in themselves internally. Like you're doing inner work a lot. That is how people see you and view you as. It's not like you are very stagnant. Like you may not physically say the same always. Obviously we all transform as a human, but what I intend to say here is that you constantly evolve a lot spiritually. Like the way the things that once you may find as unacceptable, you start accepting it, or simply you do not become so reluctant to it after a certain period of time, because you kind of evolve and change. There are people who stay same with their viewpoint in their entirety of the life, and they are not able to see it from a different angle. But people see that you can look from different angle, get the different perceptions, obtain that of the different data and all those things and all those jars, and it's like you can get it. Okay, it is what people see as like you can think in your own shoes and also the shoe of our other person. It seems like that. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands, then the Chariot and the Temperance. Yes. With the depiction of the Ten of Wands, as I was picking up earlier also, there may be people in your life that may consider, or people generally see that you are kind of cunning, or you kind of like steal things from them. Uh, some sort of such vibe is present, and I have to say it. Yeah. Then, with the presence of the chariot, with the presence of Son of Wands, they see that you're constantly evolving, constantly working upon yourself. That is what we have already confirmed through that of the previous layer. With the presence of the Queen of Wands, they find that you are very attractive and a passionate person, and you are kind of like, you know, you have the right body proportion. Maybe this is the time. This is the first time actually I'm getting some physical appearance in the reading. It seems like you have all the right proportion. You are kind of beautiful and elegant the way you carry yourself, dress yourself, and I'm getting strong feminine energy in this reading. It doesn't mean that you should be female yourself. It simply means that at the point of time of watching this, you have more feminine energy that is present. Yes, with the presence of the chariot and also the Queen of Wands, it can also be interpreted by the fact that you are constantly evolving physically also. It's like you are changing your styles, quite random. That is how people see you as, and they find you quite a hard worker yourself. With the presence of Son of Wands, like you plant the seeds for yourself, like a quite independent energy is very much prominent in the reading. You earn your own livelihood. With the presence of Page of Pentacles and with the presence of Temperance, it seems like you can spoil yourself because it's your own money. That's how people view or see you. And with the presence of the Page of Pentacles and the Temperance, I would also say that you may be like into luxury brands maybe, or you may be into things that are quite on an expensive side. You like to treat yourself a lot. That is how people see you, or it's a perception of people. Obviously it can be simply that you know to thrift well, simply, or you may be into beautiful stuffs. What's wrong in it, right? Yes, this is what I'm getting through your reading, and I hope this reading truly resonates with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile tree. So, if you're drawn to this pile, that is the thinker, this is the right place for you to receive the message on how do people view or see you at this point of time. So, 4 4 may be very significant to you, or the fourth of this year may be very much significant to you, or it may be your birthday, something like that. Yes. Generally, people see you as a thinker or a person who thinks a lot before saying things. Like you are not there to play with the words. You are not there to simply, throw words at people. You think very well before you do a thing or get into a thing. Like you are a thinker yourself, and you deeply think and analyze the situation before going forward with anything. That is how people generally see or view you. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further in. Yes, I'm getting a couple of messages here. With the presence of grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith, the root, then we have the quail and the gooseberry. There is anticipation, then we have the bloom, then the not for you and spirit, time to collaborate. Yes. First thing first, what people view or see you as is a person who have a lot of things that is happening in their life, but you are kind of secretive about it. With the presence of the root, it seems like many of the things that you planned are blossoming. You are earning rewards from many of the things. You are potentially blooming actually, but you kind of keep it to themselves. Only the flowers, only when it blooms fully is when people really sees about you, knows about it and all. So you are kind of secretive. That is what people really think about you. And with the presence of the grasshopper, people also see as a person who is very kind of very lucky. The things that you touch turns to that of the gold. That is how people generally see or view you. They generally find that you are kind of very lucky, or a person who is able to go through the life swiftly and smoothly. That is what I'm getting here. And again, with the presence of the ant spirit, they find you as a good team player and a person who is easy to work with. Like you are not there to gossip, you're not there to make any fuss about the things, so you're easy to work with. Okay, that is what they find you. And they find you as quite hardworking and knows how to store food. Like literally you can know that the ants store their foods, right? So it seems like you are always there. You do not like, you may, obviously you may have some, sometimes you splurge yourself in good food or tasty food that cost more than what it should cost, and all those things, and you may indulge in that of the luxury brand sometimes. But it's simply the fact that, but you also know when to safe keep things and when to store things, when to invest things. That is what people generally see, is that you are good in savings, you are good in finance, you are good in looking forward for that of the future. That is how people generally view or see you as. And again, with the presence of the bloom, it seems that you are kind of blooming, like, you know you people see that you are kind of blossoming into your highest self. That is what people are seeing that. And with the presence of not for you and the thinker, I would say that, as I said earlier, you think a lot. You think a lot before taking an action, taking a decision, and you think a lot. It's not like you are asking for opinions. You are not running around and asking things about people whether I should do it or whether I shouldn't. If you feel like it, you do it. And no, most proper people probably would not know about it until and unless it becomes ripened and you bear the fruit out of it. So you think and think, and if you feel like it's not for you, you just simply leave the situation as it is. You are not there to build castles in the clouds. Like, if on the first date, if something that doesn't go right, and you get that inner knowing that, okay, even if I invest in it, it's not going to be good, then you just simply leave yourself. You simply elevate yourself from that situation rather than indulge in it and spoil yourself. That is how people really see about you. And with the presence of the anticipations and also the root, it seems that people see that, or people literally are in the anticipation that, okay, what is the next thing that is you are going to showcase to the whole world, it seems. So it seems like with the presence of root, you have a lot of hidden talents. That is how people see you. And they literally want to know what you are going to show off to the world next, what you are going to make the big news, what is the next big news. That is what they want to know about. And with the presence of take a leap of faith, it seems like you are a person who constantly evolve and change, and you kind of change like on a big manner. It's not like baby steps, it's like big changes that you are making. That is what people generally view and see about you. Yes, we dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes, I feel like this layer especially is coming from that of the perception of more on a shadow angle, I would say. With the presence of four of cups, the hermit, sorry, it was the hangman, then we have the four of swords, then we have that of the lovers, and then the nine of swords. So people think that, like, you are an overthinker, or a, you know a person who thinks and thinks a lot, and is quite anxious, quite not able to control their emotions. And it is all about the perception, because when I put the hangman, I was kind of like putting it on a reverse side. So what I'm getting that here is that it is just a perception of the people. And you may be a person who thinks a lot before investing into things, a person who deeply analyze the situation rather than jumping headforth. So that is the positive way of thinking. And the negative attribute is that it can be like, okay, you think a lot, and you just spend hours and hours, and you may not be doing anything. Just like the hangman, you stay there, you do not do any act, you simply think, and like that, it can be a one way of thinking and the other way of thinking. So it is more on a shadow attribute of the way of people thinking, I would say. And that is the thing. Yeah, coming to that of the two of that is the lovers here, I would say that people find you as a person who have a lot of choices in life, and people find you to be quite romantic in yourself. Like, you may love beautiful things. Maybe you get attracted to simple gestures of love and affections, like that of the flowers maybe. So something like that, that is what people really see about you. And with the presence of the angel, they always say that you have some divine protection around you. That is how people see you about. And again, with the hangman, they find that you have a different perspective on things, and it can be because of the way you think. So there is a lot of thinking here now. So it may be because you may work in a field that requires a lot of thinking, or you may work in a, or you are trained for that purpose. That is what I'm getting here. Again, with the presence of the four of swords and the nine of swords, it seems like people find that you may be, because of the job that may be very demanding, you may have sleepless night. People may see that you are a person, literally is kind of like tensed because of the things that's going on in your life, because you seems to be out of world, like constantly thinking. So that can be also true for you. And with the presence of the four of cups, it seems like the divine is always there to hand you cups when it is required. And again, that is confirmed with the presence of angel. It seems like whenever you need things, the universe grants it to you. There is a lot of stars even in that of the thinker. So it seems like The divine will guide you or come. The stars will literally fall to that of the ground to guide you. That is how people generally see and view about you, because you can literally see in the 44 thinker there is the stars in the clouds, and literally there are stars down also. So it seems like the stars even will come down to guide you. That is the energy that I'm getting, and that may be the reason why people think that okay, there is a divine presence around you. Yeah, I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.